Family, what is happening or what is wrong with our contractors? Why are the contractors that take contract from our government intentionally sabotaging our government? This happened in Burkina Faso. The president spoke about it. It's happening in Ghana. We are going to link the conversation. And it's now happening in Gabon with President Brice Oligui Nguema, the president who took Ali Bongo in coup d'etat that happened in August 2023. Yes, a man has decided to take drastic measures against the contractors who receive government contract when it comes to road construction, building construction. I mean, the contractors has developed attitude of intentionally sabotaging the government by, first of all, delaying the contract. So if it is road contract that need to take like 1 year to finish, the contract will be delayed. And most of the time when it happens like this, the communities are like, it looks like the government is not performing kind of thing. So it's deliberate sabotaging. Now, look at the other side of it. The local contractors have problem with government not giving them work to do. We always prioritize foreign contractors. Now, when you say, okay, no problem, let's now deal with the local contractors, then they begin to delay the work intentionally to sabotage you. You can't understand why. Some of them, investigation come to realize that they work with some people who want the downfall of the government so that they want to raise the anger of the public, create that tension of the government not working in the mind of the people so that the people can flame up against their leadership. So they work with the contractors hand in hand and they delay project. First of all, watch this. The video you're watching on your screen, you can see him on construction site and all that. It's becoming crazy that to the level where the president have to hit the road, go to the construction site to monitor things himself and issue warnings. The president there are a lot of projects actually that are connected to this story, but the one that come into the spotlight was this monument that they are building in Gabon, and the whole project is kind of like comme ci, comme ça. Normally they wanted to give the project to foreigners, foreign contractors, but our local contractors, we have the people, so let's prioritize our people kind of vibe. Our contractors also, we have contractors, and so therefore let's give it to our contractors to get a job done. Our contractors receive the contract, stories begin to come that the people that they employ, they collaborated with, some of them from Dubai, they have eaten some of the money, spent some of the money, they do a whole lot of stories surrounding the story. And then the president moves straight to the side. And this is what he has to say. Listen, please, we are going to connect the story with Burkina Faso and Ghana. Then you will realize that this is not just about one particular country. It looks like our contractors, especially our local contractors, they came from the same mother, the same father. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you are not yet a subscriber. All right. I told you this month is going to be very organic. All the delivery, the update are going to be completely, fully organic. So follow me.
What I explained there, you didn't understand anything. I told you I want it finished by the 17th of August. Starting from the 16th, I will come for a final visit and I want to find all that delivered. I'm not telling myself stories. You with your friends from Dubai, those who ate your money with which you worked, you made pay, you make me.
Yes. I don't want to hear any story that you tell me and I will tell myself that story. Whoever you are working with from Dubai, your friends who spend your money, who do whatever to you, that is your business. My business is I give you the work. I give you the contract. You need to finish it. Some of the construction side, he has awarded a lot of contracts. This man is doing amazing work. Let's lay that foundation. I'm having a whole episode about this man that I will bring on board. A whole episode. You will be amazed what this man is doing. But all the contract, even to the road constructions. In some rural communities, in some villages, they want to make sure that road, he's putting in the work. But it looked like there's a deliberate attempt to make him look like he is not working, to the point where the president need to move out of his presidential palace straight to the construction site and begin to instruct people that, look, the work must be done before the deadline. It's crazy, right? Similar case of this. The reason why I said it look like the contractors, no, they are all from the same mother, the same father, is that similar case germinated in Burkina Faso, but the government of Burkina Faso handled it completely differently, right? Before we get there, military men have the ability to make things work. This contractor actually finished the work on time. Guess what? He finished the work. When the president came and threatened him, that's the project on your screen. They finished it. If it were to be a democratic government, you're going to see a different story. They are coming to explain to the public, using diplomatic languages. Oh, the contract delay because of that, and security. But military man said, I don't want to hear the story. I don't want to, whatever it is, I just want my work to finish, period. This issue started germinating in Burkina Faso. With Burkina Faso, it was two-way. The government handled it in a completely different way. The democratic government then had problem with the locals, and this was the problem. Sometimes when they give them the work, this thing has been there. Even the public complain about it a lot. Somehow the work could never be completed. It became an everlasting project. Beautiful. So they prioritize foreign contractors over the locals. The problem is that the foreign contractors, they charge a huge amount from the state, and they'll finish the work though, but the work sometimes is poor. All right, but they charge a lot. So Burkina Faso, the government said, this is what we are going to do. Our roads will be constructed by us. We will construct the road ourselves, right? We'll give it to the locals. But guess what? The locals, if you give the work to the locals and you leave them up to their fate, you'll be ashamed. So soldiers are involved supervising the work. You have no choice than to finish the work. That is how Burkina Faso dealt with the situation, which is the reason why that delay work. When the government say this project must be finished by this time, before you know that it's finished, everybody is working day and night because there's a military behind you. You want to come to Ghana, similar situation occurred recently, where our road minister, Mr. Agbodza, have to go to the construction site and begin to issue warning from one side to another, Like, what's going on, man? We give you the work. You collected the money. So what is going on? What happened? Why is the work not going on? When they go to the site, some of the site, contractors are not on site together with their machines. Some of the site, when you go, the day they heard that the minister is coming today, that was the day they came with their boys, and then they are doing some shoddy something on the road to make it look like, yeah, we are working. It has always been like that. They collected the money, and somehow they work with the opposition to delay the work. If you delay the work, you just be praying. You collected the money, but you not even pay your people. You take the money. Some ministers who collect their share and all that. Whatever they share, however they share the money, that's their business. But you just be praying that there's change of government. When there is change of government, the money is gone. Nobody asks of those contract again. You can check. I can show you places in Ghana here where the rules are abandoned. They are there. Contractors are not there. Nobody's asking question about the money being spent there, who the contractors are awarded to. The road minister went there and began to issue warning and things that, no, we are not going to allow this to happen. So there's this attitude in our road constructed, especially the locals, to delay projects, to sabotage government. Why? It doesn't make sense. The Accra-Kumasi highway that the government of Ghana is doing, when they give the clearing to the military, go and see speed. They're almost done with the clearing. I wonder why they did not give the entire contract to the military, by the way, but they're almost done with the clearing. Giddy. They are working day and night, and they did it fast. And today, if and tomorrow, if the government decide that we are not going to give you the locals work again, then it becomes like we the locals, we are here. We have local contractors, but the government is actually prioritizing foreign contractors over us. We need to prioritize African indigenous contractors. We need to we need to. When they give it to you, you work with the opposition to delay. You have become the enemy of the state, enemy of progress, or enemy against progress. However you put it, that's it. So the president of Gabon is not having it with the contractors. So right now, all contractors are on their toes because he's moving from one side to another, one side to another. So if you see your brother's beer is burning, you fetch water and put your own beside it, so that when it begin to burn, or you can even put your own in water so that it doesn't start catching fire. So all the contractors right now, all the road contract and everything, everybody's giddy because when he come there, there's going to be a problem. This deliberate act of our contractors is the reason why I think that if we are going to do this and do this well, some of the things we do in our democratic countries, I understand we are in democratic country, but that is why we have military. Some of these things, no, dedicate military to supervise. You will get your job done. Military, deploy military. What is the job of the military? Will they just be in the barracks? No. Of course, obviously, we are not at war, but these are things that they can do for us. Deploy military to supervise them, make sure that they get a job done. I think that will help us. But as I always say, opinions are always different. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you like, subscribe, put us on notification, and see you in the next episode. Respect.